Who are you and what is your business?
I'm Roman and I'm with Calvert Mobile. We're like a detailing ceramic coating shop in Southern Maryland. We offer exactly what ceramic coatings and things like that.
Talk to me about like what your lowest moment was and that moment that made you evaluate everything before you decided to partner with Creators Collective.
Lowest moment in our business was probably when I just bought the first detailing van, and 200 miles in, it broke down and we had to get a full engine swap going. So that was the lowest moment. Luckily, that was a long time prior to in marketing agency. And honestly, I had looked at a bunch of other marketing agencies, but y'all just kept popping up consistently over and over and over again. And I was like, if they can get in front of my thought process was it was like if they can get in front of my face this many times, then what if they could do that to clients? And I was like, okay, well, they can book me in, and I'm hard to sell. Like, I don't really like being sold to. So if they can sell me, then maybe they can help sell clients as well.
You're a smart guy, and that's exactly what we try to do. I'm glad you felt that way. Okay, so when working with us, describe the moment where you felt like you had made a good decision and that everything was going to work out.
Honestly, when I saw how many people y'all had involved, and it wasn't like I was talking to one dude who was doing everything, it was like, oh, these guys have an editing team. They got people managing, onboarding. They got the head, I mean, there's so many different layers. And I saw that it was an actual business and that, some of the like ad targeting and stuff like that. And it looked a lot more advanced and stuff like that and stuff I was able to do. So, I mean, all across the board, just pretty consistent, pretty good, pretty comfortable.
Love that. What do you think the most exciting moment that you experienced with us was?
The most exciting moment was when we started running a very like aggressive ad campaign, and it was like 5 or 6 leads in like a few hours. Like that was like, okay, something's going down now. Like that had me going. And they were all ceramic coating leads at that, which is like unreal because we were doing like 2 ceramic coatings a month for a while.
Talk to me about what you have liked the most in working with us.
Just getting a lot more jobs in the door, just a lot more high paying clients. Clients who are calling us for the most part, a lot of times they're new vehicles, super easy to work on. I mean, the lead quality is very good. I mean, the lead quality is on par with what we've had from Google. And, typically if you run ads, a lot of the time you're going to get a lot of people who are kind of just wanting information. But a lot of these clients are really coming in and actually just wanting the service off rip, which is super sweet.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get to that, as you've seen, because you have to like teach Facebook like what is the ideal customer, and then once you get through that process, though, then it's kind of off to the races. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
glad we've experienced that. How many leads a day, or maybe a per month, were you getting before compared to what you're dealing with now?
I'd say we, on average, we're getting probably 2 or 3 leads a day, and now we're getting, I'd say, confidently double that. We're getting 6 to 9, 6 to 10, something of that nature. Really depending on Mondays, we're probably getting 13.
Right.
Yeah, probably about double what we were getting.
Beautiful, love that. So this is kind of like a 90-day check-in in a way, but talk to me about how your revenue has increased since you started working with us.
So I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure y'all were trying to work with like 20,000 and above when I first had gotten it. And I definitely lied about how much revenue we were making. Like we were probably making a good 12, $14,000 average.
Okay.
Yeah, we were probably making about 12, $14,000, and now we're making like 25, 30.
Okay.
And mind you, we would be able to make more than that if our operations were more expansive, but our operations just can't keep up with the turnaround from the leads right now.
Okay. So in about 90 days, we've doubled your revenue.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Love to hear it.
Yeah.
Also, very fucking cheeky of you, dude. Very fucking cheeky of you. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. All right, so tell me, based on your experience, who would you recommend Creators Collective to?
I would recommend Creators Collective to any auto styling shop, any detailing company. I mean, that's what I do firsthand. That's all I do day in and day out, and the experience has been fantastic. I mean, they're putting more money in the company's pocket. They're putting more money in my pocket. I don't know. That's what we're running a business for, right? So, I mean, what else? I don't know who else I recommend to. I haven't seen y'all's work for like doctors and stuff like that. But I know y'all do a lot more than just detailers. But I would say the auto industry, y'all have a hold on, and Creators Collective is fantastic in that specifically, I would say.
Yeah, sure. So, what would you say to somebody who's thinking about working with us and they're on the fence and you're trying to convince them? What would you say to them?
I would ask them. I would be like, "So, what's your main goal with what the business that you run? What's the goal?" And if the goal is mission oriented, I would try to see, how we could help fulfill their mission and help them possibly reach more people that they're trying to solve their issue. And if it was revenue oriented, I would just be like, "Hey, look at all these other people. We made them a lot of money. Maybe you're next."
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. And then talk to me about, I guess, what surprised you the most or maybe made you the happiest after you partnered with us?
Just getting more high end jobs in the door. We were consistently doing, 30, 40, 50 details a month, but getting high ticket jobs is just, it's super satisfying. Like, it's the clients you're dealing with. For one, the clients are awesome. The clients are super happy. They're like, most of the time they're excited to get the service done because it's a high ticket service, so it's kind of like a gift to themselves. And then the fulfillment is great, and I mean, all around it's just, I love it. I mean, I don't know, what else to say about that, to be honest with you.
You'd mentioned earlier that you were kind of surprised or happy about the fact that we had like a real business and like a real team. Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, so onboarding, when I got into the Slack group chat and I seen that there was a bunch of people working on different things, that was awesome. I mean, everyone knows what their place is. I can tell that it's right, like ran pretty tight knit. If I haven't reached out, they'll reach out to me, make sure everything is going good. And if anything starts to taper off, we'll go ahead and create a new creative immediately. I mean, it's just everything is very smooth on their end in terms of running the business.
The final question, if there is one word that you could use to describe your experience with us, what would it be and why?
You guys are like an all-inclusive resort with like the booze and everything included. Like, you don't have to worry about nothing. You just pay the ticket at the door and you're in, and everything is good to go. That's what it feels like. I'm not gonna lie, but like,